If you're anything like me, then you have been watching the show Shogun, and you absolutely love it. So what do you do then, huh? Well, you go to 5K Toys and you find this thing, which, wait, what? Yep, studio, this doesn't tell me anything, there's no picture on the box. What is this? Oh, well, there we go. A 1/12 scale samurai. And obviously, the armor comes off. But I love this thing, of course, according to photos, like this one, but online, the internet photos. So let's see if in person time, my face and eyes and brain, I've lost it. Do I still feel the same after opening this thing? So when you open the flap, you get this big, soft, cushiony thingy in there. Then you remove that and look at what we've got. We got our classic silica, and then there you go. And look at the detail. Holy smokes, as they say. Who are they and why do they say that? Why am I still speaking like this? So we have extra goodies in there. It's telling you, it's warning, hey, use a hairdryer, heat that thing up because these joints are delicate. Like any adult collectible, well, probably not any adult collectible, you know what I'm talking about? Like any high-end collectible, this thing isn't built to just like be beat up like a Marvel Legends or something. These are specialty items that you need to be cautious with, take care of. You know, treat them like a loved one. Unless you're freaky. Don't treat it like a loved one. So there you go with all your perfect setup. There were two things in this slot, but yeah, so just pay attention and get everything out of there. Oh boy, no instructions. And sometimes I do need instructions to know how to rock Carl, okay? God, there's some awesome looking stuff going on here. I'm very, very excited, and I don't know where to start. I guess the appropriate thing is to just start with the hands, right? That's usually what I do. So we get a left and right of this one, which is kind of, I don't know, a relaxed hand, or is it built to hold something? Because it's got a very specifically like flat shape to it. I don't know. And then you get a punching hand, which maybe isn't as classic samurai, but whatever. You get a left and right of that. And then you get this rope, this string, this something. Again, it's an item that I don't know what it's supposed to be for unless I look up pictures of it. That's kind of a stressful thing sometimes when you get collectibles and you don't have any instructions. And then you get this banner, which is gonna be hopefully tied to his back. Hopefully there's a spot for that. It's looking sweet. Let's find out what that says, because while I do know some Japanese, kanji is very hard. Yeah, obviously this isn't translating right. I don't know. Whatever. Let's move on. While I'm working on this video, I want you to know a few things. First off, this figure is $91.99 on 5K Toys. But if you find it somewhere else like Big Bad Toy Stores, which it's sold out, is $119, and it's actually $167 on AliExpress. So again, 5K Toys is just crushing it with the pricing. And if you really like this figure and you like Samurai, I am gonna show you some more things in a minute. And then you get this helmet piece, which this is the thing that I was saying is like pretty exaggerated. Like this is pretty wild, and it's actually like some kind of cardboard or paper or something, so it's very flimsy, which is good, I guess, because it's not going to snap off, but that means it can get a bent shape like it already has, which is kind of a bummer. And the string is attached to his face guard, which looks like that. Pretty cool. And you get his two swords. You get this one, which has the string, I assume, to wrap around as the belt to hold it to his body, and it comes out, which is great. It's not like some other brands we've seen where they just have fake handles and then swords separately. This thing actually sheaths. So you're gonna have to probably be very careful with that. Don't snap that off. And then you get this one, which you know is used sometimes to end it all because you've messed up. And then you get this long red stick because it is now a spear, which is gonna look like this. Look at that. Very ornate is the word that I want to use. It's beautiful. Got little hearts on there, which doesn't seem appropriate. But the blade looks really nice. I like the paint work there down the center of it. It helps separate the styling and the colors and the look of the metal. And now on to the main event, folks. Look at the details of this face. I kind of can't believe it. At a 1/12 scale to get that kind of facial stubble is pretty epic. I mean, that is like next level. It's got a very soft touch to it, which is nice. Look at the hair knot. So this is very, very nice. This thing is gonna photograph, I bet, incredibly well. So photographers, pay attention. Look at the armor. Look at the intricacies of the finish on this. All the details, the color work, I mean, they did not skimp on the efforts here at all. And this is like a lot of times why I love third-party companies that are making these items, because these are beyond what you normally see in a 1/12 scale figure. I mean, there are sometimes that's the case, but it's very rare. Also, what are his hands? Why does he have a trigger finger? It's like a Star Wars figure coming with trigger fingers and no blaster. My Luke Skywalker did that. The Black Series had a trigger hand in there. It's so silly. I don't know. Maybe this can be used for something else. But yeah, trigger fingers on by default. A little bit of paint mishap on this hand. But my goodness, the details of this, all the soft goods are really, really nice. I don't know what the joints in the body are like underneath this thing, but I don't really want to take everything apart to find out either, because this thing is so well put together that it's gonna be probably a nightmare to put it back on your own. But I love this thing. This is really, really, really nice. Kind of unbelievable, to be honest. All of the details, all the mixed media, the soft goods and the plastic really give it this authentic feel, and I am here for it, okay folks? So Yep Studio has actually made a bunch of stuff in this line so far. They have a few things that are available right now. If you do want to shop on Big Bad Toy Store, actually one of the figures is 40% off, so it makes it $58.19, which is a great deal. So that I would recommend. But there's some older things that you might be able to find some other places like AliExpress. Some of these things are absolutely stunning. The stuff on Big Bad Toy Store right now seems like they're all part of the same army, the soldiers. The rest of them, you just have to kind of do some deep diving, but my goodness, this studio, Yep Studio, easy to remember. Do you like them? Yep. Anyway, back to the show. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go, but we at least have it on there. Again, unless I look up pictures, which I should probably do. The internet pictures don't help because you don't see the back of them. So I guess that's fine. Just get it in there. Just have fun with it. This is an absolutely stunning figure, and I cannot express that enough. So please do yourself a favor and order one of these things before they're gone, because this is the kind of stuff that once it's made, that's it. And then you try to find it later and it's like way over retail. But look at this thing. If you are a fan of samurai or ancient Japanese stuff or the Shogun, yeah, I'm telling you, there's several samurai characters right now on 5K Toys, so if you like that stuff, you got to get in there. You got to get them quick before they're gone, and they all show up on the homepage. So you just want to sort through or just search samurai. Sometimes different brands, but whatever. I'm sure they'll mostly work well together. Well, there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this video, then click that top one. Have a little fun. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.